Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I haven't posted in a while, but I've noticed you guys have been subscribing a ton, so thank you for that. That's unbelievable that people are just pressing the subscribe button and I haven't posted for weeks on end. It's my bad. Just graduated college. Found a place to live for the time being until I could secure my first job. Anyway, long story short, want to talk about a few things that have been a popular topic in the past. One of those being the ZR2 mounts. They're in the works. I keep telling people a few weeks. They're in the works. We're hopefully going to have our first prototype here this week. I'm making this video on Monday. Monday, June 2nd, June 1st, something like that. And so expect this week between the 1st and the 7th for us to have our first prototype. Like I said, we're really committed to giving you guys a good first product, and we don't want to just throw something out there just to get out there. We want to give you guys something that's worth your money and worth the time it's going to take to install, which hopefully we can minimize the most. Anyway, we're here on a different project. Yes, we're still working on ZR2 stuff. Don't worry, this is just in the background. This is my 1965 Ford F100. I built this when I was in high school with my dad. Super good experience, loved it, etc., etc. One of the issues was we just got this truck on the road and driving. I loved it driving it to high school. I was one of the few kids lucky enough to be able to build something like this or had the interest. So now that I'm back from college, what I've been wanting to do is I've kind of been able to learn to work with my hands better, learn how to do different electrical work, different mechanical work, mechanical design, stuff like that, to where instead of just like garage high school environment, just throwing it together, this time we're actually able to take the time to do it right. And in that process, I'd like to show you guys some of the solutions I come up with in order to get this thing as reliable as possible. So the first step I've kind of wanted to do to make this truck as reliable as I can and as fun to drive as I can, it doesn't feel like you're driving a 60-year-old pickup truck, is I bought a used electric power steering pump from one of the wrecking yards down here in Southern California. It's actually pretty cool. It says Ford Motor Co. on that. I'm not sure how well you can see that. There's the part number there. You can pause it. This is out of these come stock in an 04 to 2013 Volvo S40, but you could pull this from the junkyard for like 40 bucks out of, I got ripped. Don't go to LKQ, pick your part. Would not recommend. They nickel and dime you on every little thing. Anyway, besides the point, I picked this. This cost me 60 bucks. We had the opportunity to get one for like 30 bucks at a different yard. They just didn't realize it was broken until they brought it up to try and sell it to us. No bad shame on them. They didn't even see it until it was handed to us. Cool thing with this is it's a super simple system. You have a power wire, you have your ground wire, and then here you just have these. I would think are just like your sensor wires that would go to your dash. But then this is just your signal wire. And the cool thing with this is this just goes to like a key on. So all you have to do is basically hook it up to something that turns on with the key. And this thing will power up with the turn of a key, and without the truck running, you will be able to theoretically finger turn the steering wheel. So now obviously you are going to have some custom lines made. It shouldn't be too expensive. I'll let you guys know how much that costs and where I go and if I'm happy with it, if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, this is a super plug-and-play system, or theoretically should be pretty plug-and-play, that I'm super excited to install myself. So let me show you guys the setup that I currently have in this truck. Okay guys, so I have loaded up SolidWorks here. This is my tool of choice for kind of the design stuff. At least this is the stuff that I've used in my internships and at school while I was attending. So super simple bracket I came up with. Basically it's this part here is going to attach to the inside of your C-channel frame, which you should be able to see would kind of be somewhere in here in that engine bay. And then this guy's designed to sit hopefully as close to the driver's side fender well as it can without touching And then we have our bolt pattern here. This is not exact. It's exact as I can make it. What we've done is we've kind of got it to caliper spec now, and so now we're just looking to try and prototype it out of cardboard or something that we could use, something that we could hook up to like a 3D printer or a laser cutter and kind of just get a rough estimate before we go get this plasma cut. But yeah, this is pretty much the bracket setup that I'm thinking about making here. So currently in this truck right now, I'm running a 302 small block Ford. I believe it's out of like a 69, 70, F100, F150, something out of that era. It's connected to an AOD out of, I want to say, late 80s, early 90s Ford Mustang. But this is kind of what we're here to look at here. This is the power steering pump. This came out of a 79 F150. A lot of the parts and pieces did, power brakes did, stuff like that. And we're going to be replacing this belt-driven one here, which only works if you're on the gas pedal, and it doesn't really work if you're standing still in a parking spot or whatnot. And so that's going to be the first upgrade. We're going to be able to remove this, get rid of one accessory that's belt-driven. So we should add a little bit of horsepower, but this thing is no speed demon. And then we should be able to mount our power steering pump somewhere in this area here. And I'll kind of show you guys what I have going on in CAD right now, and if it's something that you guys would, possibly like to do a similar swap on in your slick side F100, let me know, and I'd be happy to send you the CAD file considering this works or when this works. So once again, here's a nice, somewhat close look at that pump. I don't know how well you guys can see that hole pattern. You got 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna get this going. I know it's a little off topic from a lot of the Colorado stuff I've been posting, but if there's one or two of you out there that if this is something that might interest you, reach out to me. I'd be happy to share the CAD files. Once I get it working, we'll just be in contact. Until then, I'll keep you guys updated, stuff like that. So that's kind of just a cool little bracket I wanted to show you guys I made to, support this system for this. Hit us up. If you like this, cool, let us know. If you're looking to, possibly get a replica of that bracket made, that could be something we'd happy to sell you, either the drawing or the hard product itself, once that is made and kind of dialed in. But thanks again, guys. It would really mean a lot if you guys like and subscribe. It means more than you guys think. I find it cool that a lot of people enjoy watching me do this stuff. I enjoy doing this stuff for fun. So looking to get bigger and, see what happens in the future. Just keeping an open mind. But yeah, if you guys like the video, let me know, and we'll post more in the future. All right, thanks.